Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. This broadcast is for demonstration and educational purposes only. I am not a licensed trading advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. Okay, let's do it. Good morning, good morning. Here we go. Tuesday, October 22nd. If you're joining us today, that's the good news. Praise God. We got man, do we have a leaderboard this morning? We're kind of picking up where we left off from yesterday. This is what's got my attention. The Mack truck, 1500. The scalper, 1360. Russell one day pass scored. Steven on fire again. Man, did I have a huge day on Steven yesterday. The ES Smart Stop 2. Uh, that one's in the game. And I'm in a huge ES trade right now. You can see it on the top left of my monitor. Got that short entry just below the VWAP and rode that thing down. And let's take a look at the scalper off and running. I see a lot of areas of support and resistance. Let's see what happens. It looks like we're cutting right through them. Like a knife through warm butter. Bounced off that one. If today's your first day joining us, my name's Rory Powers. I'm with Right Line Trading. And let me just check and see if you can hear my voice, see my screen, give me some sign of life. We're going to be highlighting and showcasing the AI Auto Trader, an extremely powerful automated system. Once the strategies are enabled, it will execute and manage the trades on your behalf. It can also be traded on a discretionary basis. The software gives you beautiful signals for entries. Here's the NQ scalper on the top right. And boom, hit our first target. We're in the trade long with no risk. This is a free ride. Buckle your seatbelts. Here we go. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, here we go. Let's see if we can break through this support, this resistance. Let me make sure my volume's working. I don't see or hear anybody. If you're out there, say something. Type me a message. Mark. Okay. Thank you, doctor. Okay. I was beginning to wonder there if I was talking to myself. Thank you. NQ Scalper taking off, picking up right where it left off yesterday. Up 2,000. Holy moly. I usually like to wait till 10, but let me tell you, if this keeps up, Thank you, Ian, Paul, Victoria. Good morning, Kurt. Thank you. What I was going to do is I'm going to also set up a strategy to run on my sim account and trade the micros. I'm going to trade the micros on the scalper. I spoke to quite a few people who mentioned the micros to me. And, if you have a $50,000 prop account, it's really not 50,000, is it? It's to begin with 2,500. And if we don't want to take a lot of risk, it might be a good idea to start. So what I'm going to do to create a micros contract is I'm going to duplicate, I'm going to load another drone, excuse me, a drone, if I can find it. Here it is. The NQ8U BC NQ scalper. I'm going to load that up. And if it makes a couple hundred, I'll stop. Well, you know what? I'm going to run it wide open today. So let me make it 1,000. And what I'm going to do is just scroll down to my instruments and just exchange the NQ to the MNQ. And I'm just going to run it on my sim account. So we'll get that one fired up. And see how it does. I'll tell you, this strategy is doing so well this morning. I'm ready to go ahead and start a little early. I'm using a trade copier, and I'm copying it across. I've got about $400 or $500 to get 17 funded. 39, I have a safety net. I have a $300,000 account. That gives me a little more wiggle room. So if things go south on me on the 50,000 accounts, I have that $300,000 account with a little more wiggle room. And then I have the 4 PA accounts that I just started this. I'm just starting today. And I'm just going to continue really what worked for me in the evaluation phase. I am going to keep an eye on the micros because I'm thinking maybe trading 2 micros and building it up a little bit. But I think I'm going to stay with what's been working for me for now. Now my leader account on this one is not what you see being traded. It's very similar, but it's only going to trade at 10 o'clock. And this one just hit, 3 or 4 first targets in a row. So if I wanted to change my leader account to this Signal BC drone, the BC drone is up 21.35. Looks like I'm in a narrow channel. A lot of support and resistance. So I think I'm going to stick to my game plan and let things play out until 10 o'clock. And we'll just sit on, I'm just going to sit on my hands and just be an observer. I'm a firm believer, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Now, it'll be interesting to see this Mack truck trade. The Mack truck yesterday ran up the score. There goes the scalper, maturing nicely. Let's give these are my go-to strategies, so I'm going to give them a little more space. Crude oil, man, crude oil is up and running too. It's up 500. This Mack truck strategy is only going to trade in a confirmed trend. And it's running on a 20 Unarenko bar. Just to give you some perspective, what a 20 Unarenko bar means is that each bar that forms in the direction of the trend is 20 ticks, or 5 points. In order for that candle to make a reversal, it's going to have to go 100 ticks in the opposite direction to get a candle to close to the downside. So when it jumps into these trades, it's in a confirmed trend to the upside. And we're looking to get into our profit window. Bam, just got there. So we locked in some nice profits right there. Looks like a pretty hefty profit window.
Order submitted.
Scalpers got some legs here. We break through this resistance. So one thing that's concerning me just a little bit is all of this upside resistance.
Order submitted.
So the AI Auto Trader is trading 6 instruments simultaneously. It's trading all of the futures index equities, crude oil, and gold. And we have each one of our bots running in tandem with a drone. A drone is just exactly what it sounds like. It's flying above. It's taking trades, the same trades as the bot, with a really wide stop and profit target. And it's telling the bot not only when it's getting the best trades throughout the trading session, but also what the range of the market is. The most ideal place is to put the stop and profit target. And in a news-driven market where market conditions can change so quickly, having that technology that dynamically changes the inputs can really, it's proven to be very helpful. The only thing I don't like on this trade management is when price came within just a few ticks of my profit target, I would want my profit window to be a little tighter than that. We don't want to give that much back. Even if it goes on to win this trade, I would make my profit window tighter. I don't want to give back $200 or $300 when I'm just a tick or two away. So this here, with our profit window where it should be, would squeeze it to about right here. So now you have an equal distance from your stop to your profit target. So there it goes. The Mack truck's up $2,000. Scalper's back in.
Order submitted.
It's got a clear run at that first target. Getting a really beautiful move to the upside here. Bam, it went through.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Smart stop 2. The 1-day pass is in on the ES.
Order submitted.
Let's check out the ES 1-day pass. It looked like it was taking some serious heat. Yeah, it pulled in a loser. It took a long entry. Wow. I don't see how. All right. Steven, let's check out Steven. Wow. Look at Steven. Again, is up $1,000.
Order submitted.
I'd like to see a pullback to the 50 on that 20U. I think we're a bit overbought. 947. It's almost go time. I was speaking to Dave. He didn't really like this writing up here. Let me see if I can move it. What is that? I'm trading two contracts on the MNQ. Just as a starter, I want to get a feel for it. I'm glad you said that. Let's get an MNQ chart up. Um, I'm hesitant to put it on another Unorenco. On the Unorenco bars, I like to just load. I believe it comes out of the box with 3 days. I like to reduce it to load just 1,500 bars on the Unorencos. And when there's a lot of volatility, 3 days of data with a Unorenco bar is a lot. It could produce 1,000,000 bars.
Order submitted.
Struggling still to get up higher. I think we're going to see a retracement, but who knows?
Order submitted.
Let's put the MNQ here. So to switch it to the MNQ, I'm just going to change this at the very top.
Order submitted.
And I'm just going to run two contracts, two MNQs. Just going to experiment with it. I know Dr. Hansen's been trading the micros and doing well. Oh, here we go with a big opportunity to the downside. That 20U is pulling right back to the 50. My 8 Unorenco is already flying to the downside. The 30 star, the ES. Well, look at that short entry setting up on the ES. Let's see if it breaks below that VWAP.
Order submitted.
We got that big move up at the open. Let's see if it was a head fake or they keep pushing it higher. About 10 o'clock, we'll know.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Here we go to the downside again. You just get the feeling one's going to go flying down.
Order submitted.
Bam. Hit that one. Bounced right off of that pivot. This could get some legs right now. Got some support right there, 20,430. I'm keeping an eyeball on this ES, breaking below that VWAP. The yellow line is my VWAP.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Ooh, that's a haymaker entry right there.
Order
That was a
submitted.
haymaker entry. Haymaker's in.
Order submitted.
I saw that one coming.
Order submitted.
What I mean by haymaker entry, if you're new, the signal A is when my Laguerre oscillator, my RSI line, that relative strength line, the RSI line is the yellow line. When it breaks up over the 20% line, and my 50 is green, like it was right here when this cross came in,
Submitted.
that's the haymaker. And man, those entries are
Submitted.
get you in nice and early in the direction of the trend. Ooh, look at crude oil. Holy moly. Crude oil with 5,000 contracts a minute. Let me go to the Forex factory. Holy moly, what happened there?
Order submitted.
Thought I forgot something today. Oh, that should have got in my profit window. Let me attach it to my indicator. I'm going to attach it to my modified fast. And now I have a momentum-based trailing stop.
Order submitted.
So today on the Forex calendar, FOMC Harker is speaking at 10. The Richmond Manufacturing Index at 10 a.m. We have, I don't really see any red folders today. Crude oil just scored a monster. There's still a tremendous amount of volume on crude oil. Extremely high volume on oil. Never really see 4,000 and 5,000 contracts a minute. It's making me suspect that there's something maybe more at play right now.
Order submitted.
Okay, we're moving into that 10 o'clock window. And lately we've been able to set our watch to 10 a.m. and pull a rabbit out of the hat. Let's see if we could do it again. I'm going to switch over to my 10 o'clock setup. Which is the Sim NQ Scalper. I went to a one contract strategy because I'm going to trade these PA accounts.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
So the Mack truck is on top of my leaderboard, the 20U. That 20U,
Order submitted.
man, it might get this bounce to the upside. All right, I'm going to let the first trade or two go by me at 10 a.m. I've got my leader account all set up on this NQ Scalper. I'm going to be kind of conservative with the PA accounts, but at the same time, I need to get 17 over the finish line today. It's at 52,467. So it's 9:58. We got 2 minutes.
Order submitted.
And it just so happens that FOMC Harker is speaking right at 10. Richmond Manufacturing Index. So let's let the manufacturing index come out. But it's game time. It's game time. 10 o'clock. Keep an eye on that Mack truck. It's up 2,000. ES Star up 737. 5-minute ES 637. Here we go with the Mack truck to the upside.
Order submitted.
Let's see if we can get this break of resistance. We get this break. We don't have much running room.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order
And there it
submitted.
goes. This is the one contract strategy on the scalper.
Order submitted.
We're going to let the first trade or two go by us. Let's just see what happens.
Submitted. Order submitted.
We're kind of stuck in a little bit of a range here. So a loser there was 185. We didn't copy that trade. We're stuck between the 50 and that upside resistance.
Order submitted.
It's going to try to go long again. Let's see if we break through. Here we go. Didn't make it. All right, we sidestepped those two. Let's wait for our time. It's testing, retesting, tested this resistance about a half a dozen times now. Hey, listening video.
Order submitted.
Yeah, yeah. Every Friday we meet. The team meets on Fridays. We've got a couple of tools at our disposal that helps us make some really great changes. If we have something that's not doing well, it comes right up.
Order submitted.
It comes right up over our radar. Okay, here we go. We might get some running room now. Nope, still in this little channel here. Now we're testing the downside support. We're in a really narrow range, so I'm sitting on my hands. That one contract strategy is already down 530 on that scalper.
Order submitted.
E-mini is just stuck right at the VWAP. Let's find a direction here. It's going to retest support. Good morning, Al. God bless you, my friend. Al's in Canada, Toronto. Canada, beautiful country. My wife and I went snow skiing out in Mount St. Anne in Quebec. Cold, man. Us Floridians don't know about that, but what a beautiful country.
Order submitted.
Okay, we're getting chopped up here, so we're just sitting on our hands until we break through something.
Order submitted.
Um, okay, we're gonna have to start that one
Order
over.
submitted.
It hit my P&L limit. Let me go back and get it off that sim. NQ
Order submitted.
scalper. Ah,
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, here we go. Maybe now we're gonna break through.
Order submitted.
Here we
Order
go.
submitted. Order
Oh, look at
submitted.
that one. Broke right through for us.
Order submitted.
Oh man.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Ah, all right, I'm getting ready to connect my copier now. Now it looks like it's found some momentum. Look at the volume spike. Ah, I was too
Order
slow.
submitted. Order submitted.
The volume spiked big time. I'm going to turn it on now. Had that nice volume spike. Now we need another push up. One more big push to the upside. Oh. Now this has turned into a haymaker entry now. My RSI line's buried to the downside. And we're retracing back to the 50. Bam, here we go. See if we can get one to run for us. Come on to the upside. Go ahead. Don't stop now. Go ahead, push up. Trouble. There you go, push up. Right into resistance. See if we could break through. Break through there. Go ahead. There you go. Break through. One more push. Push up. Ah.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Let me make sure I'm not getting any lag on this. Nope. Took about an $80 loss.
Order submitted.
Oh no. Weird entry.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Maybe we'll get a short roll here. Down a couple $100 across all my accounts. Steven Drone. Steven is in a trade.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Oh.
Submitted.
Ouch.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, I'm going to take one more. Let's hold up here. Let's time this out a little better.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Yeah, I hit the pause button here until we find a direction again. A bit choppy right now.
Order submitted.
That's a haymaker entry right there.
Order submitted.
Oh, it went short. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Took a counter trend. Mm.
Order
Oh,
submitted.
no. Oh, no.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
My copier's giving me trouble here.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Need a
Order
big
submitted.
push up here.
Order submitted.
Right through resistance. Hmm. It's tested and retested this area. It's just having a hard time breaking through that 20,520. It's
Order
retesting
submitted.
it. Come on, push through. Break through there. Break through. Get up there. Hmm. Can't break through it.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Ooh,
Order
man.
submitted. Order submitted.
I don't know if I can. I can't continue to trade that. I got chopped up something terrible in that ranging market right there.
Order submitted.
Yeah, you got it, Colonel. Uh, let's wait. Let's hold the fort down here for just a minute. We got incoming.
Order submitted.
I want to see it break through something before I go again. If I go again. Not moving like it was yesterday. Now the Mack truck, it doesn't get fooled. The Mack truck is
Order submitted.
sidestep all of this chop. You can see that 20 Unarenko bar. It's in the same bar the whole time. The range is very tight. Unarenko's calculated in ticks. So that Unarenko bar is not getting not getting faked out. We need a break of this resistance. We're stuck in this narrow channel here. Let's see if we can break through.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
It's gonna try it again. I hit the pause on my accounts. I have to wait for something to break. Hey Paco, what are the tickers? The AI Auto Trader is simultaneously trading all of the futures index equities. The tickers are the NASDAQ, the NQ, the Russell, RTY, the E-mini, ES, and the Dow, the YM. We've also added crude oil and gold to the mix. We watched crude oil take a monster trade. We had a big spike in volume and a big move up, and the system latched onto it. Let's see if we. So to answer your question, it's those 6 instruments. And once the system is enabled, it will simultaneously trade all of them.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
I just missed this one. I like this break to the downside. We'll get the next one.
Order submitted.
Oh, I'm going to have to reset it.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Come on, let's get one to run to the downside. Need this one in a bad way. Push down. Let's go. Come on.
Order submitted.
Come on, head down.
Order submitted.
Break down. Come on down. Let's get a big sell-off here. Push down. There you go.
Order submitted.
Mm.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Didn't really come back much at all.
Order submitted.
Come on, give me one good one. One good trade to the downside here. Try to make a little comeback. Mm.
Order
Ah,
submitted.
I got to stop right
Order
there.
submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, I lost 1,000 across all my accounts of today. So I got to call it quits on this. Let's take a look at the micro and see what that one did. Let's go to the Sim 101. Oof, the micro got beat up too. The micro's down 260. I would much rather be there than where I'm at now. Yeah. Well, I think I would have lost because I would have traded two micros. I would have been if I traded the MNQ
Order
strategy.
submitted.
It would be minus 260 right now.
Order submitted.
This one is using the two contract strategy actually. Mm.
Order submitted.
Very choppy today. No follow through either direction. The ES has been stuck on the VWAP. Um, our Mac truck is still in the same bar, same candle. Okay, our 30 star, man, it traded right into that VWAP. Our 30 star on the E-mini didn't quite break the VWAP. Bit of a risky trade on that one. Crude oil headed back down. Heavy volume on crude. Big volume on crude. I'm tempted to go to the, really want to get this one passed. Might go for the Hail Mary.
Order submitted.
2,500 contracts a minute on crude.
Order submitted.
Scalpers trying to score to the downside here. It's just a very tough ranging market.
submitted.
I'm going to throw the Hail Mary on this one evaluation account because tomorrow it rolls over. And I only needed about 400 or 500 today, but I took a big drawdown. And I kind of like the way crude is set up to the short side right now.
Order submitted.
Nope, I missed it. The Signal B was doing really good today. It's up 960.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
It's acting like it wants to give us a big short roll, but it just has no follow through. It just keeps
Order
bouncing
submitted.
right back up. So it's one of those choppy days, ranging days. Haymaker. Look at this. Strategies.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Yeah, Kurt, you're right. I was reading that gold was at an all-time high. Let's take a quick look at gold out of curiosity. Gold is up at 27,500. Gold is at an all-time high right now. They were attributing that to the election and the unrest in the Middle East. And that's always a big play come election time is gold usually has huge spikes. It becomes so volatile you can't even trade it. The whole market does, really. Here we go. Let's see if we get this breakdown through the VWAP on the E-mini. Got some good volume here.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Can't find its way.
Order submitted.
So the scalper is not the strategy today. I think it's safe to say so far in this choppy market. The 20 Unorenko was obviously the way to go. We're getting this break now through the VWAP on this ES. Let me see if I can put the ES on my leader account. Oh, it's a sim account. ES star. Okay, here we go, 10:30. All right, we're getting that break. Watch that ES through that VWAP.
Order submitted.
Oh, I'm trying to get to that ES account on my copier. It's a little cumbersome to scroll down on it. Let's see if it breaks through resistance now. It's working its way up. Oh. There's a lot of sellers sitting right there. They're not letting price come through 20,520. Software does a really nice job of defining risk. Those red lines you see are areas of resistance. There's a lot of bears just sitting right there. The minute price gets there, they're selling it.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Oh, that's a nice entry there, short. It keeps looking like it's going to roll, but it bounces right off of the support. We're stuck in a really narrow range.
Order submitted.
Let's try the Sim 30 range ABC. Looks like it's doing pretty good. Which one is it? The Sim 30 range ABC drone. NQ30 range ABC drone.
Order submitted.
The stop is in a really good place. If you put your stop right over that resistance, hasn't broken, come near to breaking through that all day. I'd like to see a break of this VWAP.
Order submitted.
Hey, good morning, Rao.
Order submitted.
1041.
Order submitted.
We're stuck in a ranging market here. NASDAQ has been completely sideways. We had a couple of early morning opportunities, and I got stuck sitting on my hands. And then once 10 o'clock rolled around, we got stuck in this range. Pulled in quite a few losers. Um, Several of our strategies, however, have done extremely well. That 20 Unorenko, on a day like today, it doesn't get caught up in chop. I can assure you that. We're staying right in that very narrow range on the NASDAQ. We've got some selling pressure here. Let's see if it can finally break through. Here we go. Maybe so.
Order submitted.
Look at that. Beautiful trade management.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Scalper's back in for a monster. The bot is trading.
Order submitted.
Yeah, the election is getting close now. I think today we're exactly, is it 2 weeks? Exactly 2 weeks today.
Order submitted.
This ABC drone. Oof, man, this thing's going to find its way. It's on my leaderboard. It's at 680 with this open position.
Order submitted.
And I'd love to get that 30 star to break. Let's
Order
take a shot
submitted.
at it.
Order submitted.
Let's take a shot at this 30 range, at this ES. You would, Armand, you're going to have to reset your,
Order
either
submitted.
reset your Apex account or buy a new one.
Order submitted.
That means that your evaluation got blown. The account got
Order
reached
submitted.
its trailing threshold.
Order submitted.
Come on, break through that VWAP. Let's go. Got a beauty on the 30 range ABC. Man, I should have waited a little for longer. Um, let's see if we can push now. Push down through here. Oh, I'm not in the trade. uh, what a beautiful trade on this 30 range. Mm-mm-mm. This ABC.
Order submitted.
The bot is trading right now on the scalper, which means that
Order submitted.
it optimized this time from yesterday or from the last few days. Let me see if I can change my leader. Our 30 range on this chart took a smart stop. It saw the bullish engulfing candle, and it immediately exited the trade and locked in profits to put this one up 13.95. So that's one of our trade management features on this particular strategy. And it prevents you from giving back a lot of profits. It locked in a really nice winner there with that bullish engulfing candle to preserve a lot of profits on that trade.
Order submitted.
Oh, man. Come on down. Boy, this thing is a real pain. Oh, no. Setting up for the haymaker. Here we go. Big haymaker trade to the short side. We get a short roll off this 50. Mm. I trying to get it set up. I'm willing to take a trade on this one. I like it. I like the setup here.
Order submitted.
It's made a nice pullback to support.
Order submitted.
Can't get the thing to go.
Stop sell.
So our NQ30 range signal A haymaker drone is up 1500. It's just got a beautiful pullback right to the 50.
Order submitted. Order order submitted.
Let's see if it changes courses here.
Order submitted.
All right, we're going to give it another 15 minutes. Um, actually, I got into another position on the NQ. Oh, it was on that that other ABC strategy. I'm in this 30 range ABC. Early range signal ABC drone. This one here. Gold is bouncing almost up to 2760.
Order submitted.
Oh my God. Unbelievable. I finally got into a winning position, and what happened was my drone hit the P&L target and closed. Um,
Order submitted. Order submitted.
okay. That's the way it's been going today, I'll tell you. It probably wound up saving me though. Good morning, Duke. But the best time to reach me is between 1 and 6. Between 1 and 6. I put the office phone number. If you don't have it, I'll put it in chat. Oh man, look at this. Still going up. Okay, I've got to find another route. What I can do is, since that strategy's trading so well, it's the NQ30 range ABC drone. NQ30 range ABC drone. Let's give it a reset. Try it again. Excuse me for just a moment. We're going to go to 11:15. I got to run to the restroom for just a quick moment. Gold, you know what? Gold could just keep going up today. Let me tell you. They are really playing gold. Let's go back. It hasn't been a straight run straight up, but now it looks like it just broke through a major area of resistance, and gold could creep up another $5 or $10 today. That's got to be an all-time high for gold. Hey, Rao, that we were trading the scalper earlier, and it got beat up today pretty good with this ranging market. Where it's gone now, it's not even in our it's not profitable today so far. Now it does trade until 12, and things can change quickly. But for now, we pivoted away from the scalper, and I've got a couple of other options with the Mack truck and this ABC drone. The Haymaker's been doing extremely well too. So let me run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Excuse me. Now this, just wanted to say, if this gets into a short position right here, our stop would be right above this area of resistance, which would be a really nice position for your stop to be. So I'm kind of hoping that pops in short. Which means the market will probably go up and break through that area. So we'll just let the automation trade away. I'm just going to run to the restroom and I'll be right back. Excuse me.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, I'm back. Let's see what positions we got. The NQ scalper back in long. It's going to go back and retest. Now the ES is breaking above the VWAP. Duke, I just put our office phone number in there, just in case. Or if anybody would has any questions about the system, I take a quick lunch break from 11:30 to 12:15, and then after that I'm available until about 6 p.m. Please give me a call. Let's go over to the what have you done for me latelys. Let's take a look at this week so far. What's hot, what's not. We're just going to look from Monday to today. Got some major resistance on the NASDAQ.
Order submitted.
Ooh, the scalper bot is on it. All right, let's go back to the ABC drone. This Mack truck might have reached it did. Oh, let's reset the Mack truck. Oh, what a mistake I made. Oh, hmm.
Order submitted.
Now you could see the Mack truck, those 20 Unorenco candles. Unorenco, the big knock on Unorenco is that it obliterates price action. So to give you a perspective of price action, what we developed was these hybrid Unorenco bars where you could see the intra-candle wick. that intra-candle wick in these Unorenco bars show you the pullback. It shows you the auction going on intra-candle between the buyers and sellers. So really unique, very unique Unorenco bars. Okay, what's hot, what's not? Let's take a quick look. Crude oil signal B.
Order submitted.
Crude oil signal B is looking good.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
And Q scalpers back in long. This is what the Mack truck has done for the week this week. Since the new release, our drone is up just under 2,000. Our 1-day pass on the 2-minute took a loser. Retirement plan bots down 239. My drone is up 700. Haymaker bot is up 491. Very efficient. Our Haymaker drone, which trades the whole session through. Wow. The Haymaker's hot. Boy, this is a strategy here, like the scalper, that really does extremely well trading the NASDAQ. So the Haymaker drone, we're up just this week, $2,400. Keep your eye on that Haymaker. It's up 1,500 today and was up 900 yesterday. ABC bot, negative 14. ABC drone, negative 551. We really designed these 30 range ABC bot and drones for our learning model. The learning model, it's going to execute all of our triggers. We have 3 triggers, A, B, and C. This bot and drone will take all 3 signals and provide us with data as to which one is the most profitable and when it's the most profitable. So we have this set up on a learning model where it triggers every single one of our entries. Moving forward, these self-learning models are going to be able to trigger the exact entry that it does the best at the optimal time of the day. So it will decide on whether it should take an A, B, or C entry based on the data. All of the decisions the bots make are all data-driven decisions. Our scalper bot today took a beating. The drone, we have the drone running wide open, and we like to look at the time analysis on the drone to see when it does the best. And we break it down by the half hour of the day and look at the entry times. Because this was just released this week officially, it takes a little time for this AI model to kick in and optimize your trading hours. So you could see these big green bars. These are the entry times, and the axis on the bottom is the half hour of the day. So it does really well at that London Open, right up until about 7:30, 8 o'clock. And then between 8:30 and 9:30, it does extremely well. At the market open, or at 10 a.m., or 10, and actually it's been taking big drawdown these last few days. And then 10:30 as your entry time, it did very well again. So this information is being fed to the bot. Let's see if I can get this straight.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Let's try to catch a short move here on this NASDAQ. Get a little follow through to the downside here. Come on down. We got that pink background bias on the chart, and that's signifying a multi-trend alignment to the downside. So we're lined up to the downside on a higher time frame. So our likelihood of getting a successful move down increases.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Now the strategy popped in. I took a discretionary trade, and it kind of doubled down with the strategy popping in. Let's see if we can get a move to the downside here. Okay, Colonel.
Order submitted.
Just no volume. Very low volume.
Order submitted.
Push down.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
That ABC strategy did really well today. All right, so it's 11:15. Let's call it a day. I'm going to show my results. My results across my accounts. I took a drawdown today, about $700. We're going to try to come back tomorrow and try to make up for that. And bit of a drawdown, a little bit more than I like to lose in one session, but it happens. We went with the NQ scalper, and it was a really choppy day. So I want to highlight our top strategies. Our top strategies today, that NQ20U is immune to the chop. That's a strategy that doesn't get fooled or tricked. And the 30 range ABC drone crushed it today. The Haymaker crushed it today. So we definitely have to be keeping an eye on those strategies. Crude oil had a tremendous trade on a big spike in volume. It was about $500. I'm sorry, about 5,000 contracts a minute. Crude oil spiked to this morning about, I don't know, I want to say about 10 o'clock. And the system took a beautiful trade, got a full winner to the upside on crude. And the ES30 star, that's Robert's strategy, did extremely well today. And the retirement plan kind of hung tight at $200 in the green. So I want to thank everybody for joining me today. Hopefully tomorrow the market will be a little more cooperative, and we'll get some better trading opportunities. If you like my video, please like it on YouTube. Gives us a little traction here. Now we got a little bit of spike here for a moment.
Order submitted.
The scalper jumped back in. All right, I'm going to end it on that note, and I hope everybody has a blessed rest of your day. Have a great day, everybody. So long.